In the heart of Lagos, beneath the blazing sun and the noise of hustling feet, lived a man named Mr. Williams, a simple, hard-working man in his mid-40s, a father of 3, and a husband to a woman who believed in his dreams even when reality screamed otherwise. For years, Mr. Williams had struggled to feed his family. He had done all sorts of menial jobs, from pushing wheelbarrows in the market to working as a bricklayer on construction sites. But no matter how hard he worked, the money was never enough. There were days his children had to sleep on empty stomachs, and nights his wife would hold back tears while assuring him, "It will get better, my love. Just keep pushing." And he did. Mr. Williams was not the kind of man to give up. Deep inside him, he had a dream: to own a provision store, a shop filled with goods where people would come and buy, and he would finally earn enough to take care of his family. After saving for years, he finally gathered enough money to rent a small shop in a corner of Mushin, Lagos. The rent alone took almost all his savings. There was barely anything left to buy goods. But Mr. Williams was not one to fold his hands and wait for help. One evening, as he walked past the back of a major market, he noticed something strange. Shop owners throwing away empty cartons of Indomie, milk, cornflakes, Milo, and other popular provisions. Suddenly, an idea hit him. He approached one of the shopkeepers and asked politely, "Oga abeg, you no go use those cartons again?" The man looked at him, surprised. "No, we dey throw am." "I fit collect am?" Mr. Williams asked. The man shrugged. "No wahala." That night, Mr. Williams returned home with a wheelbarrow full of empty cartons. The next morning he got to his shop early. He spent the whole day arranging the cartons carefully on the shelves, stacking them to look like real goods. From a distance, it looked like his shop was fully stocked. People who passed by would often glance in admiration, thinking business was booming. Every day, Mr. Williams would dress neatly, arrive early, sweep his shop, arrange the cartons again, and sit down on an old plastic chair, reading a wrinkled newspaper from 3 weeks ago. Some would laugh and say, "This one day pretend," but he didn't care. He believed. He had faith. He knew it was only a matter of time. Weeks passed. Nothing changed. Then one afternoon, as the heat melted the streets of Lagos and most people stayed indoors, a sleek black SUV pulled up in front of his shop. A man wearing dark sunglasses stepped out. He looked around, then stared directly at Mr. Williams's shop. The man walked closer, studying the shop. His eyes scanned the neatly arranged cartons, Indomie, Milo, peak milk, cornflakes, all stacked professionally. Mr. Williams stood up, greeted him with a respectful smile. "Good afternoon, sir." "Good afternoon," the man replied. "Is this your shop?" "Yes, sir." "You stock mostly our products," the man said, pointing at the cartons. "Are you one of our distributors?" Mr. Williams hesitated. He didn't want to lie. "Sir, I'm not yet, but I hope to be one someday." The man smiled. "I'm Mr. Paul. I'm one of the regional producers at Golden Choice Foods. We're expanding our distribution network. We're looking for honest and committed people in this area. The way your shop is arranged, the branding, the consistency, it caught my attention." Mr. Williams's heart began to pound. "Thank you, sir. I've always wanted to sell your products, but capital has been the challenge." Mr. Paul looked around one more time, then pulled out his business card. "Can you come to our office tomorrow morning? We want to talk business." Mr. Williams barely slept that night. He kept rereading the card over and over again. The next day, he put on his best shirt, the same one he wore for church and weddings. He arrived early at the company's office in Ikeja. To his surprise, they already had a plan for him. They offered him a chance to become their major distributor in Mushin and surrounding areas. They would supply him with goods on credit, tons of provisions worth millions, and allow him to repay as he sold. Tears rolled down his eyes as he signed the agreement. In less than a week, real goods replaced the empty cartons. Customers began to troop in. People who had once laughed at him now greeted him with respect. He employed 2 boys to help him run the shop. Within months, he opened a second branch, then a third. His children returned to school, his wife opened her own small boutique, and Mr. Williams became a name that inspired others in the community. Years later, when asked in an interview how he started, Mr. Williams simply smiled and said, "I began with empty cartons and faith." Don't give up on yourself. No matter how tough life gets, keep showing up, keep believing, keep working. Success may not come today, but your consistency will attract the right eyes. Hard work and diligence may not pay immediately, but one day they will reward you beyond your imagination. If this story touched your heart, inspired you, or reminded you never to give up, please don't keep it to yourself. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs hope today. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more real, life-changing African stories like this. Drop a comment below. Have you ever faced a moment when giving up seemed easier than pressing on? Let's encourage one another in the comments section.